Alright, so I have somewhat unexpectedly come across a very active group of fish that are sitting out on this flat here. I imagine that it's the warmest place in the lake. They're aggressively chasing bait fish. These fish are absolutely destroying baits. Caught 4 already and lost several more. They're all over the place. They're very, very aggressive, despite the fact that I'm pretty sure the water temp isn't in the 50s. So, bizarre, yes, but very fun, and I'm hoping I can show you a little bit of that, and hopefully get lucky and catch a really good one, too. Stand by. I'm going to sick a donkey. This is what I'm catching them on, this little spinner bait. I've hooked a couple on some other stuff too, but this is the thing I think I'm getting the most aggressive strikes out of. So. There we go. What'd I tell you? That fish already hit. He missed it the first time, and I gave him a second and pitched back to that same little clump of dead lily pads, and he destroyed it. This is a smaller one, but solid fish, and they are fighting really hard. Like I say, this water is not very warm, and they are pulling like absolute giants, every single one of them. I'm hoping I can get lucky and catch like a 4 or a 5, because with this kind of bite, anything's pretty much possible. They're not playing around, my goodness. It's confused fish. Haven't had a bite like this in a very, very long time. See if I can make it 2 in a row. They're hitting it so hard, they're knocking slack in my line. Unfortunately, I think my swim bait trailer is all but destroyed. They wore him out. Rest in peace, little buddy. So, I was just trying to see what it was looking like for the weekend, because this is the first real warm day we've had in a couple days. Daytime temperatures have been in the 40s primarily, and I just wasn't sure what all was going on. Thought I'd get out, give her a dangle for a couple hours before going into work, and man, has it paid off. These fish are just absolutely all over this bait. And it's funny because I've already fished that side of the lake, the deep end of the lake, and haven't gotten bit once. And I showed up here in the very first cast, got bit on a beaver bait on the bottom, which was my last one, and he ruined it. So that's part of the reason why I'm using the spinner bait. But first cast. So it just goes to show that, like, if the fish are there, even when the water temperature is cold, they'll usually let you know. And they have really let me know. They really let me know. I'm getting hit about 2 out of every 3 casts. I'm getting an absolutely ridiculously hard strike. There you go, little dangler on the end there. Get that reaction bite going. Man, I love it. Man, do I love it. I wonder how far I can fish down that way before I stop getting bit, because it was basically as soon as I got up in this last 50-yard section of the pond, that was when I started getting bit. So don't know whether all are completely active or what, but I'll tell you one thing, right here, it's on. I've caught 5 fish in about 15 minutes. Lost like 3. caught them all out of this little pocket. Kind of thinking I might need to move. Get on there. Pretty sure they're chasing bait up on here because the bait is, again, it's drawn to that warmer water. Warmer water. And the bass seem to have followed. I've actually seen bait popping up and down top, some over there. And for this time of year, that's not weird. It's just the water's still pretty chilly. I'm a little surprised, to be totally honest, that the fish are moving around the way they are. There's one. There's one. That's a little bit better one. Get out here. Get up. There, that's a chunk. Oh, get up here. They're all this size, between 1.5 and 2.5 pounds, which, after a long, cold winter, is not half bad. I don't care that much. I'm all for chunky fish like that. That is a solid fish. You know, can't get bit in a tournament, but out here in, 48-degree water, I can just catch one after another. Don't know what to make of that. Here we go. They all fight so hard. I don't know what they do. There's nothing here for them to tangle me in, so I don't know. But every one of them feels like a 4. They all feel huge. Can't wait till I actually hook them for it. Ooh. I don't know if that was a fish or not. Holy cow. Word. My swim bait trailer just came off on the hook set. I don't know what to make of that. It's pretty weird. I don't know if it'll even rehook on there now. Yeah, he will. He will. Sure he will. Come on, bud. So, I'm not exactly sure what they're feeding on. I'm pretty sure the predominant forage is golden shiners. But to give you a little bit of insight, this is I'm pretty sure it's a 1/4 ounce or 3/8 ounce. It's 3/8. It's 3/8. It's a 3/8 ounce War Eagle finesse spinnerbait. It's got this hybrid blade between a Colorado. This is a Colorado, by the way, and a very elongated oval-shaped blade. That's a willow leaf blade, kind of like what it sounds like. This is a hybrid between the two. It mixes the fat shape of the Colorado with the pointed end of the willow leaf. And this is the first time I've used this, really, and it's been phenomenal. It looks really good in the water. This is kind of a generic bait fish color, more shad than anything, but I don't think these fish care that much. Little wiggler on the end, that's a reaction thing. When they see that thing dangling in front of their face to go with the flash in the water, when you pull it by, what I'm fishing is, it's about 1 to 2 foot of water, and it's just dead lily pad stalks. This will all be lily pads in just a month or two. But right now, it's all dead lily pad stalks from the winter, and they're just sitting in among all those lily pad stalks, and I'm just pulling it by there, and as soon as they see it, they just pounce on it. And I don't know why they're in such an aggressive feeding frenzy right now, but that's what these fish are doing right now. Why in this cold weather? I don't know. Certainly glad for it, though. Certainly glad. I'm going to make a few more casts in this spot, and then we're going to move. See what we can do. There's another one. Oh my gosh, this is a little one too. Get out of here. Get out of here. Not that little. He's a skinny one. All of them are fat. Caught one with a head like this and he weighed twice as much. Oh well. It'll grow to be a big thing, bud. I just made the exact same cast. The exact same cast I just caught that other fish on. And that fish on it. That is ridiculous. They are absolutely stacked in here. I do not know what to make of that. It is weird. So now the question becomes, where are the big ones? Where are the big fish? How do you catch the big ones? Sure. No! Oh my gosh. That sucks. Dang it. Alright, I'm going to turn off the feed right now and try and switch spots and see if I can't catch some in a different spot.